You have $2,900,000. You're standing in the parking lot of a Walmart, aisle 3, shopping for dish soap on a Thursday. The fluorescent lights above flicker, casting an artificial glow on the rows of cars. Most are SUVs, but yours is a 2009 Mazda 3, a speck of normalcy in a sea of excess. You unlock the door, and the familiar beep reassures you. You get in, and the worn leather creaks beneath you. The engine starts with a gentle hum. You begin to drive, merging into the flow of traffic. Your net worth is $2,900,000, but your life isn't flashy. You drive to your ordinary job, a data analyst position at a mid-sized firm. Your co-workers don't suspect a thing. Your daily routine consists of meetings and spreadsheets. You grab a coffee on the way, black, no sugar, just like every day. The waiter doesn't know your financial situation. Your neighbor doesn't know. Your ex-husband doesn't know. The divorce was finalized 6 years ago. It cost you $2,800 a month in alimony and child support. But you never stopped investing. Your brokerage account just hit $2,900,000. The statement arrived in the mail yesterday. You glanced at it briefly. The numbers are impressive, but to you, they're just numbers. A means to an end. The real victory isn't the money, it's the freedom. Freedom to drive your old Mazda 3. Freedom to shop at Walmart. Freedom to live life on your terms. You think about the early days. The sacrifices. The doubts. The long hours. The questions from friends and family. Why are you still working? Why not take a break? But you knew the power of compounding. You knew the importance of patience. You started investing in your 20s. Small amounts at first. $100 a month. $500 a quarter. The amounts grew as your income grew. You diversified your portfolio. Stocks, bonds, real estate. The boring decisions added up. The snowball effect took hold. Year 1 was a grind. You worked 50-hour weeks. You skipped vacations. You doubted yourself. But you persisted. The first milestones were small. $10,000. $50,000. $2,900,000. The excitement wore off quickly. You realized it was just money. The real wealth was in your freedom. 5 years in, life changed. You started to see the results. The account grew to $2,900,000. You felt a sense of security. You could breathe a little easier. But you didn't change your spending habits. You still drove the same car. You still shopped at the same stores. You still ordered the same black coffee. The internal shifts were subtle. You felt more confident. You felt more patient. You realized that money was just a tool. A means to an end. The end was freedom. 10 years in, the number reached $2,900,000. You didn't celebrate. You didn't tell anyone. You just kept living your life. The same life. The same routine. The same car. The same grocery store. The secret to your success was simple. You never stopped investing. You never changed your habits. You just kept going. The psychology behind it was straightforward. You valued freedom above all else. You didn't want to be flashy. You didn't want to draw attention. You just wanted to live life on your terms. The system you built was boring. It was predictable. It was reliable. The compounding worked its magic. The numbers grew. The freedom grew. You look at your life now. You have $2,900,000. You're still driving the same car. you're still living the same life. But you're free. You're free to do what you want. You're free to live life on your terms. If this story resonated with you, subscribe. I post a new story every single day. If you want to start investing today, the Robinhood link is in the description. It comes with a free stock. And if you want the weekly letter, the Quiet Wealth Letter, that link is there too. See you tomorrow. You walk out of the grocery store, lost in thought as you stroll through the quiet streets. The sun is setting, casting a warm orange glow over everything. You feel a sense of contentment wash over you as you think about your life. You've come a long way since you started investing, and it's amazing to think about how far you've come. You think about all the people who doubted you, who told you that you were being too cautious, too boring. But you knew what you were doing. You knew that slow and steady would win the race. As you walk, you start to think about what's next. You have $2,900,000, but you're not done yet. You want to keep growing your wealth, not just for the sake of accumulating more money, but for the freedom it brings. You want to be able to travel, to explore the world, to experience new things. You want to be able to help others, to make a positive impact on the world. You start to think about your investment strategy and how you can continue to optimize it. You think about diversifying your portfolio, about exploring new asset classes, about finding ways to minimize taxes and fees. You're always looking for ways to improve, to refine your approach. As you turn the corner, you see a small coffee shop that you've never noticed before. You decide to pop in and grab a cup of coffee. As you wait in line, you notice a young couple sitting at a small table by the window. They're both sipping on lattes, and they look like they're in their early 20s. They seem happy, but you can't help but notice that they're both staring at their phones. You get your coffee and sit down at the bar. As you take a sip, you strike up a conversation with the couple. They're both students, and they're working hard to make ends meet. They tell you about their dreams, about their aspirations. They want to travel, to see the world, to make a difference. You listen to their story, and you can't help but think about your own journey. You think about how far you've come, and how much you've learned. You think about the importance of patience, of persistence, of discipline. You think about the power of compound interest, and how it can help you achieve your goals. As you finish your coffee, you pull out a piece of paper and start scribbling down some notes. You write down some tips, some advice, some words of encouragement. You hand it to the couple, and they look at you with gratitude. They thank you, and you can see the appreciation in their eyes. You leave the coffee shop, feeling good about yourself. You realize that you're not just building wealth for yourself, but for others as well. You're building a legacy of financial freedom, of independence, of peace of mind. As you walk home, you start to think about your next move. You think about how you can use your wealth to make a positive impact on the world. You think about donating to charity, about volunteering your time, about using your skills to help others. You feel a sense of purpose, a sense of direction. You get home, and you start to research different ways to give back. You look into donating to environmental causes, to education initiatives, to social justice organizations. You find a few causes that resonate with you, and you start to make some donations. As you sit on your couch, sipping on a cup of tea, you feel a sense of satisfaction. You feel like you're living the life you want to live, a life of freedom, of purpose, of meaning. You think about all the people who have helped you along the way, all the people who have supported you. You think about your family, your friends, your mentors. You realize that your wealth isn't just about money, it's about the relationships you've built, the experiences you've had, the lessons you've learned. You realize that true wealth is about living a life that truly reflects your values, your passions, your goals. As the night wears on, you start to think about the future. You think about what's next, about what's possible. You think about the challenges you'll face, the obstacles you'll overcome. You think about the opportunities you'll have, the successes you'll achieve. You feel excited, you feel motivated, you feel inspired. You know that you still have a lot to learn, a lot to grow, a lot to achieve. But you're ready for it. You're ready to take on the world, to make a difference, to live a life of true wealth. The next morning, you wake up feeling refreshed, feeling renewed. You start your day, and you feel a sense of purpose. You know what you want to achieve, and you're ready to take action. You start to work on your goals, to make progress on your objectives. You feel a sense of momentum, a sense of flow. As the day wears on, you start to think about your legacy. You think about what you'll leave behind, what you'll be remembered for. You think about the impact you'll have on the world, the difference you'll make. You feel a sense of pride, a sense of accomplishment. You realize that your wealth isn't just about what you have, it's about what you give. It's about the positive impact you have on others, the difference you make in their lives. You realize that true wealth is about leaving a lasting legacy, a legacy that will continue to inspire and motivate others long after you're gone. As the sun sets on another day, you feel a sense of satisfaction. You feel like you're living the life you want to live, a life of true wealth, of freedom, of purpose. You know that you still have a lot to learn, a lot to grow, a lot to achieve. But you're ready for it. You're ready to take on the world, to make a difference, to live a life of true wealth. You continue to work on your goals, to make progress on your objectives. You stay focused, you stay motivated, and you stay committed to your vision. You know that it won't be easy, but you're willing to put in the effort. You're willing to take risks, to face challenges, and to overcome obstacles. As the days turn into weeks, and the weeks turn into months, you start to see progress. You start to see results. You start to feel a sense of accomplishment, a sense of pride. You know that you're making a difference, that you're leaving a lasting impact. You continue to learn, to grow, and to evolve. You continue to push yourself, to challenge yourself, and to inspire yourself. You know that there's always more to learn, more to achieve, and more to experience. But you're ready for it. You're ready to take on the world, to make a difference, and to live a life of true wealth. Years go by, and you continue to live a life of true wealth. You continue to grow your wealth, to make a positive impact on the world, and to live a life of freedom and purpose. You become a role model, an inspiration to others. You show them that it's possible to live a life of true wealth, a life of freedom, a life of purpose. You look back on your journey, and you're grateful for the path you've taken. You're grateful for the challenges you've faced, the obstacles you've overcome. You're grateful for the lessons you've learned, the experiences you've had. You know that it's been a journey of growth, of learning, of evolution. And as you look to the future, you know that there's still more to come. You know that there will be new challenges, new obstacles, and new opportunities. But you're ready. You're ready to take on the world, to make a difference, and to live a life of true wealth. The story of your life is one of inspiration, of motivation, and of true wealth. It's a story that will continue to unfold, a story that will continue to evolve. And as you live your life, you know that you'll always be growing, always be learning, and always be striving to live a life of true wealth.